I remember when I traveled to La Guajira almost 1 year ago. This was my first time in the area. For that reason, everything was wonderful to me. The landscapes, the people, the food. It was really nice, except for one thing, that the place was full of garbage. Plastic bottles, bags, clothes, stuff that we use in our daily lives. Everywhere you looked at had waste of different kind of materials. And this situation made me think about the pollution that humans produce, which is too much, but not just for the residues, also because of the life cycle of products. What I mean with this is that the production, the transportation, the selling, the consumption, and also the waste that the material left us has a big impact in the environment. In fact, and I should point out this because more than the 80% of the environmental impact is produced in the design phase. To give you the background to that, I'm going to show you a very common example, which is a plastic PET bottle and how its life cycle is in a very summarized way. To obtain this, first we need the commodity, which is petroleum, and as you know, the extraction of petroleum uh, directly affects the soil, the waters, the fauna and flora, the ecosystem itself, and also you need to spend hundreds of liters of water pulling it out from the rocks. The second step is to transform this petroleum into plastic, and it is needed chemical process a chemical mixing process, and this process produces a lot of chemical residues that go directly to the river and also spends a lot of energy because of all the machines that are used to do this. The next step is to transform the plastic into a bottle. In this part of the process, you spend a lot of energy because you have to use a lot of machines doing the process of injecting the plastic into a mold, and the result is a lot of plastic bags. After that, you have to put the cap and the label. There are two more pieces of plastic, and also you have to put the liquid inside, and then the bottle is ready to be transported. But in the transportation part, there is also an impact, and this impact is about the fuel that planes and trucks produced when they carry the products. There's another important part here, is that the products need to be protected, and for that reason they are in different types of packaging, and usually they are more processed plastic and also paper parts. Then when you are go to sell these plastic bottles, you can see that they usually are in a decorative packaging, and this is an unnecessary residue. And finally, you buy the product and you consume, but this product just have one use and immediately become into garbage. I should point out that 27% of the plastic bottles um, are recycled, but more than 70% goes directly to the dump. This is where design is reacting and creating different ways of design products. One of them is the upcycling, which means to take elements and materials that had been used and they were designed for other things, but you use to in a new way. And an example of this, to understand it better, I'm gonna give you an example of this. The plastic PET bottles, you can use them like bricks. How you put a lot of garbage inside the bottle, and it becomes really really hard, and you can use the bottle like a brick, and then you can build houses. Another example is the biomimicry. That biomimicry tries to imitate the nature's models and other things from the nature to solve really complex human problems. But this part needs a lot of investment, and the majority of people don't care. But there's another solution. Well, here is an example of biomimicry. This is the Velcro, and this is plants that have the same system that the Velcro. The Velcro was created by this. And the next, I'm gonna give you another example, another way to design and reduce the impact of products. This is the cradle-to-cradle system, that is a biomimetic approach to design products and systems that imitate the nature models. Viewing the materials as nutrients, it imitates the life cycle of a plant. There are two types of materials, technical and biological. The technical are synthetic materials that are not harmful or non-toxic to the environment, and they can be used over and over again. They can be transformed. For that reason, they are useful for this method. And also the biological ones, that are products that come from nature and can return to the nature without making any damage. I don't know. Okay, that's how cradle to cradle works. I'm gonna conclude with a small resume, talking about the garbage we produce, and that we have to think not just that the residue is the problem, also that the creation is the problem, and you have to consume products that you can know that the production of this product is not as harmful as, for example, plastics.